NIFCO is an automotive components car manufacturer who principles in plastic injection moulded products. In terms of sales value, we will achieve about £68 million this year. By 2019 we'll achieve about £100 million. Property is extremely important. It's a very large scale investment, but for a manufacturer, location is absolutely critical. We've got to have good road access, we've got to have good access to power, good access to all the utilities, and of course it's got to be accessible for staff. Dodds Brown have been NIFCO's property representatives for probably 20 to 30 years. We were going to have to move the business. Believe it or not, when we first looked, there were no sites available, none. We asked Stephen to take a look for us. He engaged with Stockton Borough Council, Tees Valley Limited. They all got their heads together. The site they found us was one of two shortlists, but this was by far the best. And it was a site that we didn't even know was for sale. It wasn't on the open market. And if it wasn't for the expertise of Dodds Brown, it was possibly that we would have missed this site.
Well, we've been going 33 years. We pull customers from as far north of Newcastle, as far south as Scarborough, and we are growing from strength to strength. Well, I really rate Stephen Brown. I've dealt with loads of property agents over the years, and his local knowledge far exceeds anybody else. We opened a new store in October of this year in the Cleveland Centre, and I used him to help acquire that. Because his negotiation skills are really good when dealing with the property agents that was selling it, but also it was in the Cleveland Centre, so we'd not dealt with centres before, and he knew all about the rules and regulations, so he was very helpful.
We've been developing property in the northeast and particularly on Teesside for the past 25 years, and almost throughout that period we've worked with Dodds Brown, in particular Stephen Brown. And he's helped us achieve a lot of our success in the region. He's very insightful, thinks hard about what we're really trying to do. He's not just a commoditized estate agent, if you like. He's a real thinker and sees where possible where he can add value to the process rather than just necessarily implementing in instructions. He thinks rather harder than that about what we're really trying to achieve.
Clinkards is a long-established family firm. We've been trading for 90 years now, mainly based in the northeast, and our original store was in Middlesbrough. I spoke to Stephen and he was very helpful. He understood immediately what we were wanting, and very quickly he established 3 sites for us to look at, and we moved from there into engaging into a purchase of a site that he found for us in Middlesbrough, and he's done an excellent job.
I'm delighted to receive that positive feedback from our clients. Our aim is to provide a comprehensive property service based on sound and detailed local knowledge. Fundamentally though, we seek to add value to our clients' business. We understand the values on Teesside, and that allows us to negotiate good values for our clients.
I would say, and I've also recommended to lots of colleagues and lots of friends, if you've got property interests, you've got ideas related to property, or you've got property requirements on Teesside, in the Tees Valley, I would highly recommend using Dodds Brown.
Well, I would recommend them wholeheartedly. I really rate Steve. He really goes out of his way, and he really cares.
I'd ask them to give Stephen a ring and discuss not just what their immediate requirement is, but what they are really trying to achieve on a larger scale and how he might be able to help. He's good at thinking outside the box.
They are well renowned in the Teesside area. Stephen himself has very good contacts within the council and other senior figures in the Teesside area, and he can guide you through the whole Teesside market, property market indeed, and basically help negotiate to get a very good deal for you and your business.
That's our job. We add value to clients' businesses.